Hello Manilo, how are we doing? Camera's going to be jiggling about a minute because I'm just relocating, find a better viewing point. So the terrain's a bit rough around here. How's it going? No autographs. A different location today. Totally different location. So we should get a bit more variety and certainly more action, as in certainly busy, that's for sure. Microphone on there. I think that'll do. Check it when I get back to the car, check the feed. We're all hunky-dory. Microphone connected. That work when you come somewhere new, you're trying to eye up different viewpoints. There we are. Have a look what's happening. Excellent. Hello Ravi Kumar, how are we doing? How's it going? The viewpoint I wanted on the other side of the bridge, but there's lots of other people there, so I have to settle for this. It's a bit of a bummer, but there you go. Welcome to, this place is called Huff. Hello GWRXYZ, how are we doing? Hello Sanger, how are we doing? I'm at a total different location today. It's not exactly where I wanted to be. The place where I wanted on the other side of the bridge is full of people all sat there on deck chairs and stuff, so I couldn't set my gear up, but I'm on there. Hello Monty Towns, how are we doing? Yeah, I thought I was going to be 4 o'clock, but I got here earlier than I thought. It only took me about an hour and 20 minutes. The traffic were lighter than I thought. So I'm just south of sunny Cheshire at the moment, facing southwards down the West Coast main line again, but I'm south of Crewe, so it should be a lot busier. A lot busier. You know what I mean? Hello Monty, how are we doing? So don't forget, if you're new here, subscribe and double tap that screen. That's the most important thing, that double tap the screen, then it fires it out into the ether. I'm parked on a slope and it's not comfy. I feel like if I open my driver's door I'm going to roll out. I've got my camera mounted on a network rail gate, so it'd be my luck for them to come along and want to do some work. You know, of all the days they decide they want to do some work on thing, and they come today. On a rocky road, yeah, I'm parked on a rocky road, you're right, I'm on like a bit of an angle and a bit of a slope. That's what they call a London Midland train that's just went past, which obviously we don't get in my usual location. And there goes the good old Pendolino, which we do get in my usual location. I have been looking at timetable, but there's that many trains, it's blooming hard to keep up, you know. Yeah, I did enjoy my Baileys. Hello Feature Coins. I'm back again. My chat froze again, then for some daft reason. It doesn't annoy me, that. No, I didn't win the lottery, no. I nearly got all the numbers. I were only 5 short, sorry. Yeah, I got one number 3. And that were it. We'll try it again on Saturday. I'm going to put the same numbers on again on Saturday, because it might have been, them clouds might have been diverting us to Saturday's draw, not Wednesday's draw. I did in 1846. Hello Yorkshire Railway Adventures. And we're not in Lancashire today, we're in Cheshire. We're on the West Coast main line, just a little bit south of Crewe. So we should get, yeah. Well, number 3 definitely came in. That was it, unfortunately. 2, 5 and the rest didn't. Anyway, we'll try again on Saturday with the same numbers. Yeah, 38, we picked 37. Should get a prize for being close. Don't forget, double tap the screen, thumbs up. 33 and a third, yeah. 33 and a third, yeah. Well, I can give you a broken super class. 37, excellent. I don't know what's due through here today, but I know there's a lot of it. We did that quick. I will analyse every day and get better numbers, yep. Don't forget, people, double tap the screen. Push this baby out. You deserve to win that lottery. You're a nice guy. Yeah, that's exactly what I think, features coins. It's exactly what I think. Just have a look at the diagram here. It's hard to work out the diagram because I don't actually know where I am. So it's a bit tricky. I think I'm at Basford Hall. I think. I'm not 100% sure. Carrymore remains northwest of England. Southern Carlisle. Crew. So look at the crew diagram and see if we can make any sense of what's happening. I just don't know where I am. Just don't know where I am. As second as it comes today, these trains, because I don't actually know where I am. That makes sense. I think I'm at Basford Hall, and I don't know for sure. Why has features coins been timed out? No, Montez Downs has timed feature coins out. Why has he done that? Comes on every stream that I do, there's feature coins. Why has he been timed out? Can somebody explain? Oh, you think he's rude? Wait while Stuart comes in. Oh, what did he say? I can't get him back either. I can't undo him. I can't untime him out, unfortunately. Oh, what he said. Just said, you need a holiday. I hope you win the lottery. got to wait till be back in 5 minutes. Next I can do, I can't reverse it. If I were on my computer, I might be able to reverse it. Hello Adita, how are we doing? Hello Stephen Holdroyd, is this Crewe? Yeah, well it's not so far from Crewe, let's put it that way. I don't actually know where I am, but I'm south of Crewe. I'm not where I want to be, because where I wanted to be, there's loads of other people sat there on deck chairs and stuff. So I can't. I can't be on the Brit. I wanted to go on the other side of the bridge, but there's other people set deck chairs up and all sorts of stuff, so I can't be where I want to be, basically. Hello Javad and Iran, welcome back, how are we doing? There goes the new Avanti Class 805 Evero. My chart's freezing all the time. And you're invited. Help! Features coins. Help! You're back. I don't know what all that was about. Yeah, I can hear you. I have no idea. Hello, smooth operator, how are we doing? I just knocked a few of my views off, did all that fuss. Marvellous. Real Fans United salute. I'm doing fine, thank you, smooth operator. $94 watching and only 20 thumbs up. Come on, let's switch that around a bit and double tap. And the sun is out and the sky is blue. Typical. Oh, there's a train coming. Right, what's going on in this chat now? I'm getting a bit fed up with this. What's going on? Sort yourselves out. And you know who I'm talking to. I'm getting a bit sick of this now because, number one, people don't want to come in here and watch people falling out. You know, and now somebody's just timed out feature coins again. What's going on? I'm going to end this stream and restart another. If we're going to keep doing this, I'm not driving 2 hours to have disruption and aggro. Hello DRS Zone, how are we doing? Hello Sunnits, yeah, I'm in the United Kingdom. What the hell's going on in this chat? There's no need for that, Monty. Sorry. Correct. Hello Sunil, how we doing? DRS Zone, just logged in and saw a train. Yeah, I'm in a different location today. I thought I'd try and mix it up a bit and liven it up a bit. Instead the chat's got livelier, but the blooming location hasn't. But I'm going to have to have a big shake up, I think. But that's for another day. Yeah, I'm in Cheshire. About an hour and a half's drive away from when I normally am. And this track that I'm on now is should get more action because obviously you get trains coming up to Crewe that don't go past Crewe, and there should be a lot more freight as well. You know, because I'm right next to the Basswood Hall freight yard, and there's 3 lines joining straight in front of us there. I don't know where they are or where they go, but yeah, I thought I'd travel. I've basically gone south for about an hour and a half to get the other side of Crewe. Dedication, yes. Dedication, DR, that's so correct. Is that what it's either dedication or stupidity, want it to. Yeah, it is. It is. It's nice and warm at the moment. There's quite a few clouds about, but they're only the white fluffy variety. There's nothing grey and nasty about anyway. Hello, Stuart. How are we doing? He's early. Still time to get the traps ready. Yeah. Can you hear me start echoing? I'll just turn the volume down a little bit. Don't forget, double tap the screen. And subscribe if you're new. I'm okay, just trying to do the house jobs. Well, I'm not so bad today. I didn't have any jobs to do when I got up. Hello, Jonathan Wilson. Hi, I'm new to the chat. Excellent. Welcome. If you like trains, you've come to the right place. If you don't like trains, then you are not in the right place. Correct, Jonathan Wilson. Correct. I heard singer speak today. Strongest Welsh accent ever. Jackie da. Not long, Espinette, not long. This is a busy section of track, is this? Just watch now. I've said that, they'll go on strike, but it won't be long, I can assure you. Hello, Jeanette. How are we doing? That's alright. I catch train pretty much every week and go uptown and cruise around for a bit, then usually ride back home. Excellent. Go uptown. I get the feeling you're not in the UK. Hello, Chris. How are we doing? He's feeling a bit off, so he's going to bed for it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Excellent, Jonathan Wilson. You're in New Zealand. I had a feeling you were elsewhere. When you said I go uptown, sorry it took me a while to respond. Every time I don't know why, my chat stopped scrolling for some peculiar reason. Yes, Jeanette, I mean, I've gone south. I'm about 2 hours away from my house now instead of the usual half an hour. I'm about 2 hours away, and I'm in South Cheshire. The place I'm in is actually called Hough, Hough. Hello, Outdoor and Gaming. How are we doing? Hell, Espinette. Yep, well, there you go, Espinette. Yeah, I'm in the UK in a place called Hough. Sorry, I'm just a bit late on chat for some reason. It stopped scrolling every now and then. I don't know why. It's annoying me. It's been doing it for days. You know, in so many chats, it's not scrolling the messages. So I'm sat here thinking nobody's talking when actually there was a light engine going somewhere. Good afternoon, Professor Snape. How are we doing? Not yet, Sanger. Hello, Outdoor and Gaming. Bring the chat on your iPad. Bring the chat. Yeah. Well, I usually use my iPad for diagrams. It doesn't usually stop on my phone. I'm watching. Obviously, I've got my phone filming, but I also watch on another phone. But every now and then it just stops scrolling for some weird reason. Never used to. Hello, Professor Snape. How's it going? I think I've already said hello to you once, but I haven't seen a GWR 800 today. No, I won't get them up here. I'm in the wrong place for them. Hello, Cap Studios. New location, correct. Definitely, we should see different trains here. We've already had a couple of them new 805 Everos. Where is this place? Yeah, I'm in Cheshire. Reported your comment? What comment? Right, can we stop this now? End of it now. That's it. End of. There were no comments to report. I don't get it. Yeah. I haven't drove 2 hours for people to fall out with each other. Bloody Nora. It is a nice place. Yeah, I wanted to actually be on the other side of the bridge, but there's a lot of people set up with deck chairs looking out the other side of the people. So, looking at the other side of the bridge. So that's where I wanted to be. But unfortunately, I can't park up there because they've got the deck chairs and God only knows what's set up. So I want to revert to this, which is you know, which is the way it is. Chat stopped again. I don't know why. Oh my God! Police just pulled up to my house. Oh dear! You've not been doing you've not been doing anything wrong, have you? Outdoor and gaming. And there goes another Avanti Evero 805. Yeah. Hello, Farouk. How are we doing? How's it going? Yeah, they're alright, them 800s. I quite like them. I just wish they'd made them a bit longer. The 805s are only 5 carriages and the 807s are only 7 carriages. I think it's something to do with running them into Liverpool station. I don't know. No idea. I don't know the answer behind it. forget, double tap the screen. Tap tap. Chat's froze. Chat has froze again. Cap Studios. I've been seeing 805s at Houston as well. You will do it at Houston, yeah. Montez that. What's going on here in this chat? Why is everybody? Oh my Gordon Bennett. I had this last night. This is not the first time this sort of nonsense has come up in chat. There were words being said, like in last night's chat, that were like there were trouble trying to brew. Fortunately, the person it aimed at couldn't read it. They didn't have chat, so it was a bit fruitless. But I could just kill a bit of beef now, Sanger. Actually, a bit of beef stew. I might do a live tonight, Jeanette, actually, at 9 o'clock, if you fancy it. Who's outdoor gaming talking to now? All the Harley Davidsons were I'd passed. Actually, no, just going back to that, I kicked off what you were saying about you started the Norman stuff off argument. No, you didn't. You actually said something else first, and then she called you Norman. So you can delete the remarks, but I can see them on my screen because I'm the host. They don't delete off mine, and I can go back. But I'll have to wipe this chat anyway because it's there were too many naughty words said in it. Nobody thinks anything. Why is everybody falling out? What's the drama here? Hey up, who's this? Somebody coming up to me. Oh, they're not. I don't. I thought somebody official were coming towards me then to say something, but they're not. They're walking past. Somebody with an orange jacket on. Correct. I totally agree. Outdoor and gaming. I don't even know what it's about. Where's Manilo gone anyway? He were in at start. What's happened to Manilo? Is he still here? My chat froze again. Oh my god. Come on. Come on, chat. What's going on here? The stream's still playing, yeah. Let's put the iPad on like somebody suggested and see if that works any better. What's going on now? Hello Heather, how are we doing? How's it going, Heather? How's it going? Hello Hazy, how we doing? Aloha. Aloha from Spain. How's life in Spain doing? All cuddled up on the sofa with a cold. Oh dear. Everybody's got a cold. Everybody's under weather. Yeah, I'm used to getting ripped, me, Stuart. I don't mind. Doesn't bother me. It's water off the duck's back with me. It's hard work keeping up with chat because my chat keeps sort of just stopping. I'm getting my iPad now. Just got back from go-karting. Excellent. Hello, LSM Trains. How are we doing? Where are you at today? I'm in Cheshire, believe it or not. I'm in sunny Cheshire. I've travelled about 2 hours today. Signal's a bit cracky here, I don't know why. I'd try and bring a slightly different variety to you. nice spot there, yeah. Outdoor gaming, yeah. I'm well, time for that. Outdoor computer, I thought I'd done something wrong. Right, yeah. Let's move on, eh? Transport travel, how are we doing? I'm trying to get the chat up on my iPad because for some reason it keeps stumbling on me. God, no, I've got a ladybird in the car. I think ladybird landed on me. Oh, must be ladybird, bugger off. Oh no, it's been ladybird. Sorry, but you're going to have to do one. Almost had the best crash ever, but managed to squeeze through a little gap. Excellent. One. Well, I've got the live chat up on my iPad. Let's see how that performs. Okay, Heather, catch you in a bit. I hope you get better. I hope you get rid of your cold. Should do if you're snuggled up on settee in the warmth. Got a video of it. Excellent. Minutes to go. I know. I went on this morning looking for TSW6 and it weren't till 4 o'clock. Yeah. Yes, I can hear your features and coins. Yes, I can. I can't hear you. I can see what you're typing though. I can now see everybody because my iPad seems to be working better than the phone does. I don't know why. For some reason on my phone the chat just stops dead every now and then. And I have to flick the screen and sometimes you accidentally flick it onto the next screen. I'm so humble in my 26th volume album. I need a holiday. What do I need a holiday? I feel like I'm on one big holiday at the moment, to be honest, features. Okay, trains, catch you in a bit. Yeah, the numbers, that's it. Trains, can I join one with you? No, just humble. What? I've lost track of chat here. I don't know what people are talking about. I've lost track of it. No. Got one number, Jeanette. One. Number 3. I were close. I were only 5 numbers short. Yeah. Suspected spam. Who the bloody hell is this? I've got a recorded message saying something, whatever it were, on them phone calls. You know these phone calls you get. They are ringing from blah 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 blah. Yeah, we're close. Close, but no cigar. Hello, Foxy. How are we doing? How's the train of thought? It's doing all right. I'm in a different location today. I'm in Cheshire. I've travelled a bit. I've travelled 70 odd miles. And I'm in Cheshire. speak quite affluently. Affluently. It's raining down here in Pennsylvania. Will be all day. Oh dear. It's fairly sunny here. There is clouds in the sky, but they're all them white, fluffy, harmless looking ones, you know. I've not looked. I can see your profile picture, but obviously it's just a little tiny dot to me. We're going very slowly. I hope people are watching it live. What keeps coming? Very busy line today. Yes, it is. This is a very busy line. This is deliberately why I came here, because I knew it was a much busier line than up my end. A much busier line. Appears when you're on phone coins. Features and coins. Alright, hang on. Yeah, I recognise nearly enough every coin in that picture. Don't forget, double tap your screen to like. And subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Yes, correct, Sanger. Double tap. Done. Done. Touch your heart, touch your knee. I could touch a heart. There's a little heart here in the corner. Oh, there you go. There's some hearts. That's me. I'm hearting myself. There's hearts. There's a smiley face. There's a looks like an ice cream cone with something flying out of it. And there's a weird face and a 100 it says or something. There's them cone things with things flying out. And there's another. There's a weird face. Hello, Heidi Aguilar. How are we doing? Can't tell what you're saying, but I reckon you're in Spain. How's it going? Yes, that's the siren. I don't know where it were going, because like I said, I don't even know where I am. I know I'm not far away from Stoke, that which I do know. Rubbing shoulders with the rich and famous. Well, I don't think there's anybody rich and famous here today. By the way, what's that stream last night? What stream? You're on planet Earth. Yes, I'm in Cheshire. Yeah, oh yeah, I am in Cheshire. I think I am anyway. I think this is Cheshire. Just hang on, I'll tell you exactly where I am. I'll locate myself on Google Maps, whatever you want to call it. And where's maps? I can't even find bloody maps. Where am I? Where am I? Just talking, you talking, people. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, we were. What it were, we were on one stream, but we couldn't let anybody up on it. You see. So we moved to my live stream where we could let people up out the basement, but actually nobody came up anyway, so it was a bit fruitless. But I can't find maps on my phone. Where the hell's maps now? Hello, the Brandon Trainspotter UK. Hello, Johnny, how we doing? Hello, Power Offline. Hello, why's my iPad just fallen off my steering wheel? Hello, nice joggers in Lycra. All happened then in a space for a minute. My iPad fell off the steering wheel, and then a load of Lycra clad joggers went past. Yeah, well, I couldn't get you up, Johnny, because it was Struggle Street stream, but Brian had gone, and obviously Hazy were on holiday, so there were just me and Ever sat there, but we couldn't see the basement. So we moved to my live stream, then I could let you up, but you obviously had fallen asleep. So it were a bit of a shambles, but there you go. But it were a good laugh, if no else. We had a laugh. Yeah, I'm in Cheshire today, Johnny. I'm in sunny Cheshire. Yeah, it were a bit shambolic it were. But well, I'll tell you where I am. I'll put my weather app up, and it usually says on your weather app, doesn't it, where you are? Wonder wasn't enough power. He couldn't paddle fast. No, you got the whole crew back. Tomato. Yeah, it were a bit of a cock up last night because Brian says, "Oh, I'm going now, but anybody else can come up with the link," but they couldn't do because we couldn't allow anybody up. Yes, I'm in Cheshire. I'm near Crewe. I'm not far from Crewe. I'm south of Crewe, but I'm not far. I'm at the place I'm at. I'm sure is called Huff. Huff. I'm brain spotted. Nothing so far. Nice one, Stuart. Don't let your mind wander on. Oh, my iPad fell off my steering wheel, and I leant down to get it. When I popped my head back above the steering wheel, there were all these women just running past in lycra. Oh, wow. Brandon Trainspotter UK said hi. Hi, Brandon. You can't even find bloody maps. Right, I'll tell you exactly where I am. Well, exactly. The nearest town. Yeah, I'm in a place called Huff. It's called Huff. And there's another place called Weston. And another place called Charlton. Balterley Heath. But about a few miles north of me is Crewe. I think I'm just outside Basforth Hall Depot. Yeah, just in front of me, the tracks sort of, well, they look like they split, but they don't. They just sort of seem to have islands. I don't know. I don't know what the hell they are, to be honest with you. Not sure. Can't remember what I did 5 minutes ago. Yeah, I'm saying. I get up, me, sometimes. I'll be sat there at home. I'll get up and wander off to the other side of the room and just totally forgot what the hell I got up for. And I end up doing something else. I end up doing like a side mission. And I just forget what the hell I got up for in the first place. You know. Hello, Scoutster, how we doing? You know, I forget me. You know, I do that. Start saying something and totally forget what the hell I ran about. British Rail Expert, where is that? Yeah, I'm near Crewe, basically. Not far away from Crewe. So we should have more trains today. Well, there's no doubt about it. We have. They're literally every minute or two. You know what I mean? And I've no doubt soon we'll probably get quite a few freight trains. I haven't had one yet, but I'm sure we will get some. And because the depot's right here, I expect them to be crawling past fairly slowly. I've got to be closed today. That Chris gave me money for. Excellent. Nice sunny day. Yeah, it's not bad. It ain't bad. He got up to pee last night and forgot, so I ended up climbing Snowdon from. I think you find it. Yeah. Well, I never forget. One thing for sure, when I get up middle at night for a pee, I do not forget what I've got up for. If I did, it'd be a disaster. That's one thing I don't forget. Yeah, tomorrow night, bedtime stories with Jeanette. Yeah, that was funny that last week. Is your game? Yes, Senga, it's out now. 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. today it's launched. I looked this morning, I thought, come on. And it says not till 4 p.m. I'm like myself. Yeah, I'm a bit like that, Jeanette. I'm a bit like that. I have to grapple with radiator in bedroom while I just get my act together, and then I do a dash into the bathroom, and then one hand goes against picture on back wall, and away I go. Well, they'd be stopping for its station. Station's only a mile or so up road from here, so a lot of these trains that go through here will be stopping. In fact, I would think the majority of them, the ones that are going south, the camera's facing south, so what's going south will be faster, but out that's coming north towards the camera, I would expect to be slowing down. Because number one, the station's just up the road, and number two, there's quite a big curve after the station, I think. I got more. So reminds me of Tommy, yeah, yeah. Stuart and Tommy in the same chat would be like, I think I'd throw myself off a bridge because they've both got the same humour of Tommy and Stuart, the same dry humour. Well, I'll try my best, Scouster. I'll try my best. I'm going to attack a different area next week. Like I said, I didn't want to be on this side of the bridge. I wanted to be on the other side, but the view on the other side's better. It's the same trains, but it is a better view. But I couldn't do it because of all the people with the deck chairs and things. It's a popular spot, is this, you see. This little path here, nobody will come up and down that because it's not public. It's a network rail sort of thing that they use. Looks like a lovely walk to go on in it, yep. So in summertime, yeah, for sure. That looks like Clydebank Singer Station. Excellent. Singer Station. Yeah, I can't wait till that comes up on the game, that Singer, because it will do. It will do eventually. Every month they add a piece to it. Every month. I've been checking Halloween recipes out. Excellent. I heard a horn. Express Edits. Hi bro, when is the train coming? Very soon. The trains are very frequent on this line where I'm here, so it'll be very soon. trust me. I looked on timetable and basically there's a train every 2 minutes or more frequent. Monday next week, big chance of England seeing the Northern Lights. Excellent. In the United Kingdom, Express edits in the United Kingdom in Cheshire. I'm heading off out for a cheeky tea, fish and chips. There's nothing wrong with that. Bloody hell. You're not anywhere near here. I'll bring me some. Chippy tea. Sing the song. Yeah, who sung that song, Chippy tea? It were that young bloke, weren't it? Well, youngish. Whatever the hell were it? Gone. It's gone out of my head. Yes, Pendolinos. We've already had a Lancashire hot pots, that's it. Yeah, we've already had a few Pendolinos and 805 Everos. But one thing you won't see around here is Transpennine. There'll be none of them. That is for sure. Good news. TWR6 has a chip in it. Excellent. Oh, I'm going to download that when I get home, Stuart. When I got up this morning, I thought I'm going to have a look. And I went on PlayStation Store and it said that you cannot download it until 4 PM. Oh, damn it. Yeah. I couldn't believe it when it said 4 o'clock before I could download it. So it'll probably be tomorrow before I actually have a proper crack at that. Yeah, just asking. No, you're not allowed to go on tracks in this country. Not at all, no. If you're seen on the tracks, you will be arrested if they can catch you. No doubt about it. I have TSW 220, old game, but it was cheap, yeah. Yeah, I have, yeah, but that's right, it did have a chippy on it. What, it was Gary's chippy, weren't we? Gary's chippy, I think it were, yeah. Yeah, I had a chippy on my layout. I had a chippy, a hospital, a health centre, a pub, an old folks home, a school, some stables. And that's just what I can remember. I can't remember, I must have had other things. Fire station, I had a fire station. What else? I had lots of buildings. Normal houses, a market, an outdoor market. I can't remember what I had, but it were good. It were good layouts. Anybody who in this chat who saw it would confirm that it was. Sadly, I had to destroy most of it because it was when I moved, it wasn't movable. You know what I mean? It were all built to the board. You see. So all I could salvage was the rolling stock. The buildings I couldn't salvage because they were all fastened down and built in and everything. You know, they were very permanent, and I couldn't salvage the track because it was. You're such a spoilt British brat because you get to live in a good country, but I can't. Oh, never mind, eh? Spoiled British brat. I wish I were a brat. It's 55 years since I were last a brat. Brat. Spoilt, yeah, alright. I hope it's very pleasant in whatever country you live in, Mayo. In Shimja, it's very less populated, not so crowded. Excellent. No, but it's only Pandolino, yeah. No, but it's after blooming chat's hard to read because that little, you know, that little love art thing's just in where the last, you know, the last comment, that little love art gets in where. So, cause we live in the UK, we're all spoilt brats. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody wants to come to the UK, that's for sure. Everybody, it's a hot spot. There's going to be a hot spot in a minute. Hello, Fire Alarm Kid, how are we doing? No, I'm Britain. Excellent. Let's see if I can just improve this picture just slightly. I just spin it slightly that way, and then just put a slight more zoom on it. You're not getting as much pathway and more at track. That makes sense. I'm Indian. Ding ding. Excellent. Who the F are you fake Britons? Oh dear. Somebody else needs to go. Sounds like there's a freight train coming. Somebody get rid of that, whoever that is blabbing on about fake Britons. Here we have a freight liner. Here we have two freight liners. Hello Pudsey, how we doing? Hello rail around, how we doing? Yeah. It's not so bad when a train that long comes past. You can nip to the toilet and the microphone doesn't pick up the dribble with racket. Closest station to me is Crewe. Yes, I'm just south of Crewe, Stephen Caldwell. Just south of Crewe. I'm about an hour and 40 minutes down the motorway from my usual location. Thought I'd have a change. Don't forget to double tap the screen. Oh, heck, Crewe, that's too close. Go south. Yeah, I might go to Stockport tomorrow. I've always fancied going to Stockport. Hello, hello to the person from Thailand. How are we doing? I want a temple next to a busy railway track. Yeah, I'd like one of them as well. Not too current. I'm not too bothered about a temple, but rude words to you. Why had a set of points, James? Then I don't know if you heard that on the microphone, but something electronic happened. Should be another train. Oh, I'm glad. Whereabouts am I? Rail around. Whereabouts am I? I mean, I know where I am. I'm near Crewe, but I don't know where. When I look on timetable, I don't know what I should be looking at because I don't know my exact, precise where I am. I think am I at Basford Hall Junction? Is that where do we think I am? At Basford Hall Junction? I don't know. I'm facing south. That's one I can't tell you. I wanted to face north, but there's a lot of people there. I'm neither really. I don't really spot trains. I just video them. Basford Hall, SS Junction. Right, I'm going to look that up because I couldn't work out. Is when you type in, it gives you so many different damned options. There's something coming. I know what that is. No, yeah, yeah. I know where Basford Hall is, and I think I'm just south of it. But I'm just trying to work out what train that were, because the trains that are nearest to that time, it couldn't have been any of them, because they were both Trafford Park to London Gateway. Well, they're going in the wrong direction. You know, that we're going that freight train, then we're going north. Well, Trafford Park to London Gateway will be going south, so it wasn't them. So I just don't know what it were. It was something that I'm presuming is running late. I just don't know. 4L42. Is that what it were? What's 4L42? Find that. Yeah, that's 4L42 is 4L42. It couldn't have been that, because that freight train that we've just seen was travelling north. Well, Trafford Park to London Gateway would be travelling south, surely. Do you know what I mean? They were travelling north. Yeah, the London Midland's just gone past. I got that one. But the Trafford Park to London Gateway would be going away from the camera, because my camera's pointing south. No, that's south to the left. Well, south is where my camera's pointing. North is behind me, if you know what I mean. If I look at my camera now and look down the line, I'm facing south. You know, Basford Hall is behind me. Is behind the camera is Basford Hall. How's it going, Sanger? You back? Have you been doing a few little jobs? No, I'm pointing south. I'm pointing south, I am. I tried to point north, but there's people on the bridge and I couldn't get my camera where I wanted it to be. So my camera is pointing south. Yeah, I know. When I look up, when I look the other way, I can see Basford Hall. You know, the actual yard. You know, but I am facing south, away from Basford Hall. That's what's throwing me a bit. Yeah, them two tracks are just they split and then they rejoin each other again. Them that you can see in the picture, they're not. I wondered that. I thought that they go somewhere, but they don't seem to go anywhere. You know, they just split. But they've just got trees splitting them, and then they rejoin again. Hello, Kane Jones. How are we doing? You'll have an 800 come up from behind you, going to Holyhead. Coming from behind me, going to Holyhead. Right. Will you not be coming towards me, going to Holyhead? No. confusing, is this? That was 1M14, right. Oh dear, this might be a bit mind-numbing, is this? I don't know, Sanger. I think it probably is. It's a change, isn't it? I've been here before once. This is only the second time I've ever been here, but last time I did have a better camera position. I'm just getting a bit confused here with the actual, because I'm definitely facing south. There's no argument about that. I am facing south. You know what I mean? North is behind me. I'm on the bridge, and I've got my camera facing south towards London. You know what I mean? There should be an 800 from behind you and a shed over the far side. We see I can't see Basford Hall. If the shed's at Basford Hall, I can't see it. Basford Hall is behind the camera. I can't see it. If those people weren't on the other side of the bridge with their deck chairs and stuff, I would have positioned myself there, but I couldn't. They beat me to it. Well, Crewe Station is behind me. If I stand in front of my camera now, Crewe Station is definitely behind me. I'm 1 mile south of Crewe at the moment. Just let me get maps up again just to confirm this. You're making me doubt myself here. Yeah, Crewe Station is exactly, well, let's say exactly, it looks, if I stand at the back of my camera now and look the way the camera facing, Crewe Station is 1 mile behind me. And if the next town in front of that camera is a place called Chorlton. Behind me is a place called Basford. My camera is facing towards, if you look at Google Maps, my camera is facing towards Chorlton. Hello, Level Crossings 2021, how are we doing? Yeah, my camera's definitely facing south, no doubt about it. That's the 600 to Holyhead. So which way does that go then? It must somehow. Right, I'm going to get. God, this is getting confusing. Don't doubt that then. One D89. Find that 1D89. Yeah, I'm definitely facing south. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I can even see it on the sign here. It's showing. Oh, I'm getting bamboozled here. I'm doubting myself now. I'm beginning to doubt myself. Maybe it loops back. God. I mean, I've travelled from the north. I'm on the bridge now, and my camera is definitely. I'm actually following the West Coast main line from where I am. I'm doubting myself now, but definitely if I look north, I've got. If I look behind the camera, if I'm stood looking the way the camera looks and then I spin 180, I can see Basford and everything. Well, here comes the Pendolino. And you're saying it's coming from Euston. There you go. Coming towards me. No, it's coming towards me from Euston. There it is, just gone past. You had me doubting myself for a minute then, but I'm not. I know me north and south. There's the Pendolino. Yes, that's right. If I look up the line, Basford Hall, if I look north now, Basford Hall is on my left. Hello, Echo Music Productions. There are the stadium lights for Crewe Alexander Road football pitch. Alright, is that what they are there? You can see them, can you? Can you see them on my... I'm lost here. Right, if you look on... Driving me mad is this. I think I'm losing my marbles here. Oh. I'm on taxi looking at the direction of traffic. Yeah, I mean it's the way I've come in. It's the way I've come in that seems to have confused me a bit. Because I came along the A5, I come off the M6. What the bloody hell's M6 on here? Came off the M6, went down the A500 road to yeah. Yeah. Hello Mooney, how are we doing? I'm just trying to work out why I'm lost, like I feel like I'm pointing wrong direction, you know. I'm looking at the way I came in. I came in on the A500. Then I went along the Newcastle Road. Then I turned onto... I didn't, I came that way. That's the back lane. And them guys were there, and I'm here. Yeah, I think you're right here. Rail around. That's me. It's fire. It's me that's jangled. Bloody hell, he likes his scooter. Yeah, it's where all this turns on back to what I continue speaking. Yeah, you're right, Stuart. Get the bus next time. What's happened is the way I come in. The way I've come in is I'm coming on Newcastle Road and then gone back round in like a loop, and that's why I thought I was facing south, and I'm not. I am facing north. That is absolutely correct. Rail around wherever you are. I owe you an apology because I thought you were incorrect, and you weren't. You were correct. It's because I've come off the motorway, and rather than just come straight down there's two ways you can come straight down Newcastle Road to a place called Weston, or you can go down another road that brings you it's like just a back way, and it brings you to the same destination. And I follow the sat nav, and I've come around the other road. because I went round the other road, it's made me sort of, well, basically disorientated. So, correct rail around, you have been correct, and I stand corrected. It's just I were absolutely adamant that I were facing south. And that to the left there is like you say, is Basford Hall, and the avoider line and the line into Basford Hall. And what's happened is, because I've done like a big loop, you know, because I just looked there on my Google Maps, and I found the actual lay-by on Google Maps where I am sat, bang on the actual lay-by that I'm sat in, and where the deck chairs were, because what the hell's going on in chat now? Hello, Eva Kastronska, sorry, Eva Kalinowska Ardent. What's going on here? Why has Senga been timed out? What's going on here? That's a flipping. Yeah, why's Senga been timed out? Can someone explain that to me? Time both out for starting again, but the both who's been timed out? God, I'm getting really sick of this. I'll tell you now. Who's been timed out? Jesus Christ. Rail around. Morning, sausage cider. Yeah. Who started the argument again? What argument? Right, can we stop it in chat? I'm going to say this once and for all now, or else I'll just rip everybody's spanner off them. If I see one more comment regarding anything like that, that's it. Just leave it now. You just, you know, it's getting ridiculous, is this? I'm getting sick of it. It's like being in a bloody school. And that means every spanner, and I will strip every single one. You know what I mean? Because it's just getting out of hand here. I don't know what's going on. There's people disappearing, coming back. I don't know what's getting said. I'm going to have to flick through all this chat, because when it's deleted, I can still get it up and see who said what, and then decide, you know, who doesn't get a spanner back, because, you know, I'll get to the bottom of this. I just haven't got time to mess about with it now while I'm sat in my car, but I will go through it message by message and work out who said what at what time, and who started what, and who didn't start this. You know, because it's just ridiculous. Sort it out, sort it out, for God's sake. And I will mean it. I thought, what bit of let's not talk about this anymore is not nobody getting. Hello, person from abroad. Hello, person from abroad with the flags. I can't understand what you're saying, but good afternoon. What's going on? Yeah, correct. I agree there, Stuart. Behave. Hello, Mooney. How we doing? In the US. Start whatever, but you're not having no aggro on that in my chat, that's for sure. I'll have to delete this chat once I've read it. Hello, Mooney. Again, how we doing? I'm trying. Yeah, been quite a few people trying today, I'll tell you. trying, no rush. I'm rushing. What are you on about, Mooney? Don't forget, double tap the screen, like the stream, subscribe if you've not been here before. If you have been here before, subscribe. You should be subscribed. Positive vibes, correct. That's what we want. Anyway, I'm off for my nanny nap. Yeah. See you later, Jeanette. Sweet dreams. Yeah. Probably have nightmares, singer. God's sake, we're not flipping getting this, are we? Gotta flipping bring that to an end. I'm sorry. Sorry if people don't like it. I just can't tolerate it anymore. Just keep coming in and nitpicking and trying to start the fire again. Well, no. Not on my watch. Sorry. It's just ridiculous. Talk about fucking stress people out. Good grief. Correct. Don't worry about it. Oh, for God's sake. Is this going to go on forever? What bitter this? Jesus Christ almighty. Flipping, I just come here to do what I want to do, and people are just getting crappy. Am I going to have to end this stream? Is that what it is? What the hell's up here? Jesus Christ. Friggin' hell. It's great this, because every time everybody starts bickering, views drop down. It's brilliant. really good. I hope the, you know, keep coming in and doing nitpicking. I hope you're satisfied. Don't even know what it's all about, but I just don't want it in here where I am. Yeah. Just don't want, you know, whatever the argument were about, it's been and gone. You know what I mean? It's been and gone. You know what I mean? And yet people keep dobbing in, having that last little, I want the last line. Well, it's not happening anymore. Do my head in. Namast. Correct. Hello, 1967 Ford Mustang. How we doing? Yeah. Today I wish I'd stayed at home, Stephen. I'll tell you, it's been no but bother since the minute I've got here. Everybody falling out. What the heck? Spend 40 odd quid on fuel, and all you do is watch people fall out for pleasure. Brilliant. I love it. Next one I do, I might just switch chat off. It'd be more peaceful then. A chat free stream. How's it going, LSM? How are we doing? Been a bit sidetracked as this today. Did you get it? That? Do you like what I said there? It's got a bit sidetracked. I tried to put a little bit of a jokey slant on it then, a bit sidetracked. Rail around. Bloomy neck. It is 40 quid to fill the car up for a round trip to Crewe. Well, 40 quid doesn't fill my car up. I wish it did. No, it's probably, to be fair, it's probably cost me to here 61.20, it's about 145 mile round trip, so it's probably cost me about, to be honest, probably about 25-30 quid actually today. I'm exaggerating a bit there. It's probably about 25-30 quid. It's a round trip of about 148 miles it is. But I wish 40 quid filled it up. It cost me 130 to fill this car up. Well, I did last time I filmed it, which is quite a while ago actually. I used to put 50 quid in at a time. Pardon me. Do you like how I've managed to keep the trees to a minimum, Stuart? There's a big tree to the left of the camera, and I thought I'd better make sure. Yes, there's lots of towns nearby, JF. The nearest town is Crewe. Crewe, it's about 1 mile. I'm going to say this now because I always thought it would be behind me, but Crewe is about 1 mile straight ahead of the camera. Yeah, oh yeah, it's more than 80 quid to fill. Last time I filled it was when I went to Isle of Arran, not last November, November before. No, it was August, not last August. August where I went to a wedding on Isle of Arran, and that was last time I filled it. I think it was 130 quid to fill it. But take into consideration, fuel would have probably been dearer 18 months ago, so It probably would cost me less now, you know. Oh yeah, it's expensive as train. I mean, I looked into it other week, a return to Glasgow, and on the day, you know, the day before, it was a ridiculous amount of money. It was like something like I forgot what it were. It were over 200 quid anyway. I can't remember the exact figure, but if I if I book it advance, a few days in advance, I could have got it for 36 quid return, which is good value for money, you know. Hello, Chris. How are we doing? Pop my battery pack on a minute because my red light's flashing on the phone that's videoing. Sorry for the bit of a shake about. I'm just putting the battery pack on, which requires a bit of messing. Yeah, yeah, he's joking about the trees. Well, there's barely a cloud in sight. Yeah, Jeanette says you're a bit under weather, Chris. I could show you a sign here that had actually, I wish I'd seen about half an hour ago when we were having the debate about which way I'm facing. There's actually a sign here with a map on. Crew is, well, 3/4 of a mile ahead. I'm 156 metres from, I don't know, just says 156 miles from somewhere. Don't know where. Network Rail access point, 156 miles from somewhere. Or meters, is it meters or miles? No, it's meters. Meters from what? Crew electrical control room. Ah, all very confusing. It's not the trees, it's the wardrobe monsters. We're still live, yes. Still functioning. But that when a train goes past, I can just have a quick whittle. Catch you later, Jeanette. Yeah, I might go live later on. I'll say what time I get home and how I feel. I'll give you a message. I might just go home and slit my wrists instead. You never let me choose that bridge, Richard. Hello again, Mooney. I'm awake. Excellent. Just drop me a message, will do. Depends what time I get on. I'm not leaving here yet because if I went, you get on that M6 now going north at this time and it's just a car park. Remember the correct direction. Correct rail around, you're right. The laugh of it is next to where I'm parked here, there's a network rail sign with a diagram on it, and it actually has a big bloody arrow on it pointing away from camera that says crew, and an arrow pointing behind me that says Stafford. I never even saw that. No, Sandra, I'll leave it tonight and I'll save it till probably Saturday or whatever. But I might do a live stream tonight at 9 o'clock. See what's going on. Are you expecting a lot from a guy who forgets battery isolators? Yeah. Yeah. There's another freight coming, I don't know what, and I don't know where, but I can hear it. Anybody want a new car? Yeah, that one had cards on back. And I don't know what this one is that's coming out. That were 3 freight trains all at the same time. I can't hear myself think. The problem is when they go past here, the actual floor vibrates. Mooney, I'm not going anywhere, but you have. Alright, excellent. Must be faulty cars. Yeah, we saw one the other night in Leyland Station, the Dagenham train going back south, and it was totally empty, bar one car on back. Just one car, all wrapped in shrink wrap, so they're obviously, I presume, something faulty on it, because it was going back, you know. Nanny is some. What are you on about, Mooney? I can never understand. I can never suss out the cut of your jib, as they say. I'm glad to get a bit of peace there. It were a lot of racket with that lot. 3 freight trains all at the same time. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Charlotte Gill. How we doing? How's it going, Charlotte? Very good. It's me. Hi, it's me. Excellent. Good. Glad to hear it. Wonder when the Texaco Express is due. I'm having a Chinese burger. A Chinese burger. Ooh. I don't know what I'm having tonight, Senga. I have no idea. It'll be late before I actually get back home. It takes about an hour and a half from here. And if I were to leave now, it would take me a lot longer, because that M6 around Manchester is horrendous at this time of day. So that's why I won't be leaving here for another, probably about 6:30, 7ish. At least another hour, because then the motorway will thin out of it. Well, this is weird. I've just asked that, and the loco is travelling east in a few minutes, but it's only light engine. Oh, excellent. I'm glad you're on the ball rail around. I don't even know which way I were facing for the biggest part of the afternoon. Had cauliflower totties, white sauce, buttermilk chicken last night. Cauliflower totties. Alright. What the hell's a totty? It's obviously a Scottish thing. Probably at my usual location tomorrow. I don't know. I've got the gym in the morning, 11 till 12, and then probably just go to my usual location tomorrow. But Monday I won't be doing one because my car's in garage. Unless I do a late one. It depends. Well, depends if I actually get my car back. I should do. Shouldn't need it all. You know, it shouldn't take him more than one day. It's only changing a drop link. Lots of tractors on this road. Posh Crumb probably gets out of the bath to have a pee. I love cauliflower. As long as it's nice and well cooked and soft, I love it. I'm not into, you know, some people like these trendy restaurants. You go in and vegetables are crunchy, and they say, "Oh, that's the best way to have them. It's healthier." But that's as the case may be. But I just don't like crunchy vegetables. I like them to be well cooked. Yeah, I like, you know, I mean, I love Brussels sprouts, and a lot of people hate Brussels sprouts. I absolutely love them. But again, they've got to be soft. Got to be soft. Plenty butter, yeah. Brussels sprouts, I can't beat them. Superb. They're superb. Where are you doing tonight? Where are you doing a live tonight if you do? I won't be doing one tonight. There'll be no railway live tonight, that's for sure. This will be the only one for today. It's getting cold here. No, it's not cold here, it's nice and warm. It sounds like there's another freight train coming. Yeah, I reckon it's about 17 here. Certainly pleasant. Even though I can't hear much with this train going past. don't have to make a racket when they're going slow here. Run out of carrots using peppers. Excellent. Hello, or OG Express Edit, how are we doing? Just to fill in background information on me, I'm 33 years old. I do indeed live in Stockport. I look after my mum full time since early 2002. Excellent. I'm just slightly older than you. I'm 56. Something else coming here, but I don't know. Hello, Professor Snape. How are we doing? Yes, rail around. There wasn't much Tesco stuff on back of there. I couldn't even tell what it were. It was, what were it, a 66 and a 68? See, I can't see the track from where I am. I've got like a metallic cabinet in my way, so I can only see what you can see on screen. A cabinet and a tree in front of me. Yeah, we're doing fine, Professor Snape. Correct, that's true. You only get one mum. You're right there. You're right there for sure. I use humour to help my mental health, but I do sometimes go a bit far. Not intentionally to be offensive. I love you and listen to you. I'm permanently plugged into my earphones. Excellent. I collect comedy shows. Excellent. Cherish your mum, yeah. I mean, my mum physically, she's alright, but her mind's not accessible to it. She forgets it 5 minutes later, and she forgets your name, and forgets what things are called, and all that sort of thing. Hello, Moin Malek, how we doing? Another tractor coming, lots of tractors around here. One of my granddads has a huge model train collection in his garage. Excellent. Hello, 156 Andrew, Shortbread Express, how are we doing? Hello, Maddie Pally at Black Hattie, how are we doing? Not that I'm a big fan of the cost of his HS2, but you can see how antiquated the rail system is. Yeah, true. Hello, Harley, how are we doing? Where have you been all afternoon? I've been sat here for the last 2.5 hours. Yeah, I haven't downloaded it yet. It weren't available till 4 p.m. today. I did look this morning, but it said that you can't download till 4 p.m. So when I get home, I'll have a go at it. I'll have a go when I get home. Been sorting my fishing tackle out going fishing tomorrow. I don't know if you can tell, Harley, I'm currently at Crewe Basford Hall. There's been that many freight trains that you can't keep track. Pardon the pun. So slowly across the points and junctions, correct. Yeah. Gone are the days you just put it in. Well, gone are the days you just put it in. Right? Alright, yeah, the disc got it. I'm aware now. Yeah. Takes about 4 hours to download. Harley, hellfire. What kind of internet have you got? A game, yeah. I twigged eventually, saying I didn't have a clue what you're on about in the first instance. No, it takes when I, in fact, when I download Train Sim World, it'll take about, I don't know, it'll be only minutes anyway. Certainly won't be hours. My internet's blisteringly fast. Thank God. This is the first time I've been out on the tracks and I've not seen a Northern or a Transpennine. Because they don't come down here. Yeah, same here, Sanger. It's nice and sunny. It is nice and sunny. Don't move is a land. What's that mean, Mooney? Don't move is a land. What do you mean? Mooney from Hello Hello. Yeah, Hello Hello, I remember that. And Copper used to kill me, the guy, that policeman who couldn't speak right. Oh God. He used to crack me up, he did. Hello, Becky H. Davis, how are we doing? I have a beer class with a black 5 on it. I have a beer class with a black 5 on it. A beer glass with a black 5 on it. Excellent. Hi, Becky. Guess the colour of the next tractor. Well, up to now they've all been red, I think, if my memory serves me right. Either red or blue. There might have been a blue one, I can't remember, but there's been a load past, that's for sure. Because every time one approaches, I think it's a train coming. And there goes a Voyager. That's something else you don't see so much now up my way, Voyagers. Neen Sky. Will my line be on Newgate Richard? No, I don't think it will be, no. No. It'll definitely come on at some point because they are adding all the time. Yeah. I'm not that bothered about the Voyager, to be honest, so I'm more interested in the line that goes from Preston to Crewe. That's the bit I want to have a go at. And I can have a see how accurate they are. They're bringing Birmingham to Crewe and Crewe to Preston. I thought Crewe to Preston was included with this today's. Hello, Becky H. Davis. Hi, please. Mooney. Who now we.m. You talking riddles, Mooney, but keep it up, it's alright. It's not a problem. Out of gravy mixer. No, that's 3 months after release. Oh, that's a bummer. I thought it came with it. Yeah. Yeah, I've always fancied being on game. Hello, Becky H. Davis. Some weird yellow thing going past. Yeah. Just finished watching yesterday. Stephen Caldwell. What was that? Becky H. Davis. Hard train spotting. Stuart Ryan. No, Bisto. Mooney. Mooney, I can't tell whatever the hell you're on about, Mooney. You just sorry door who are welcome. I've no idea, Harley. Obviously, I'm down at crew at the moment, so 6K05. I don't know. It's I don't know where it is, what it is, or anything. You know. Becky Davis, you've said hello train spotting so many different times, so many times now. I have just seen the two British airmen. Yeah. He doesn't know what ways. No, you're right there. My head's been jangled today, I'll tell you. Big time. I wish I'd stayed at home. Paid out for fuel, just had my head jangled. Been off the rails today, yeah. You're right there. Could have just stayed at home and just chilled out and in peace. So all that crazy stuff. I'm afraid to say, yeah. I've been rather warm today, not like the other night. Yep. Well, there you go, Ali. See, you're not meant. You need to have another egg or two in the morning or something. You know, build yourself up a bit. You know. It's impossible to look at a timetable here because the trains are that frequent. You can't keep up. You know what I mean? You can't keep up with what's what. There's literally a train literally every minute. Pardon me. You're making me yawn, yeah. It must be, I must be robbing your oxygen. When I breathe in, I must be pinching oxygen off you. That's what my mum used to say. She used to say, when I yawn, you yawn, it's because you're stealing my oxygen. Oh, God. Hello, Rail Hearts. How are we doing? Is this the first time you've been in here today? Stopped driving infectious. Shop. Excellent. Hello, Cassie Dyer. How are we doing? Hello, ADI. How are we doing? Yeah, you can post whatever you want, Stuart. Fire away. Fire away, Stuart. You don't need to ask. Pardon me. A mission link, Stu, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty confident you're not going to put a link into an OnlyFans website or anything. Hello, Francis Murphy. How are we doing? Blimey, I can't stop yawning all of a sudden. A never-ending yawn. Well, shortly I'm going to knock it on the head. Are you at Stafford Crewer? Correct, I am, Rail Art. Exactly right. That's exactly where I am. At Stafford Crew area. Yes. I sound like a Yeti when I yawn. Yes, I had a bit of a drive down here for a change, Rail Art. Even though I must admit now, I wish I'd never bothered. It's been a bit of drama, to be honest. Okay, shop done. See how excited I am. How exciting I am. Sorry. Finding link. Finding link. And there's a tractor coming. And it is a red one. Whoever were asking about tractors earlier, it was a red one. With a big water bowser on the back. Like a muck spreading thing on the back. Big tank. But it was a red one. Entry archive log details. Hello. Excellent. I'll have a look at that, Stuart. I've got a dog barking. Two dogs. Two sheepdogs. Here we have another freight train. Stop thief. She dogs. sun's disappearing just behind the hill. Hello, Bill, how are we doing? How's it going, Bill? There goes the Chiltern Railways, class 68. I wouldn't like to live near there, no. Quite noisy. I think that's why they deliberately plant loads of trees either side of the track to create like a bit of a, you know, noise stream. I think that's the idea behind that. You know, I think that's the method in that. I'm going to knock it on the head soon. Not bad. Bit chilly in Central Belt. All right, it's lovely and warm here at the moment. The sun's just, well, it's not going down yet, but it's close. If I spin my camera that way, you'll see the sun. Or maybe not. It's a noisy bit of track here. Very noisy. Home. A while before I'm home, Stuart. That is for sure. There goes the new Avanti 805 Evero. You can find the other shores on that side, yeah. I'm going to have a look at that. I know, I spoke to you yesterday, yes. Hello, Cochard. Bardwaj, how are we doing? Can you tell that there is this first line, rail line, is where state and country? USA is my guess. No, I'm in the United Kingdom. England. Hello, Manilaw, how are we doing? No, I'm nowhere near Preston actually, Manilaw. I'm in a different location today. I'm in Cheshire. I'm near Crewe today. Near Crewe. I'm about an hour and a half away from Preston. I've relocated. No. That straight ahead is the straight ahead there is Crewe Station. Even though I thought I were facing south, but I weren't. I got disorientated with the road that brings you here, going around in a circle. I thought I was facing south, but I'm facing north. And there's a big sign here right in front of me that I never even looked at that actually tells exactly where I am, which is even more ironic. If I just spin camera around there, the big sign there. But I didn't see that when I was sat in the car, when I was sort of talking to that chap that I think he was called Rail Around, and he were adamant that I were facing north, and I were adamant that I were facing south, and I was wrong. I was facing north. It's just the way I came here, the road does like a big loop, and so I'd actually sort of gone round on myself, but it didn't feel like it, you know what I mean? My internal compass was not working correctly. Hello, Gail, Eva, how we doing? Whoa. Another tractor, crikey, tractor mad here today. Tractor mad. It's nearly as many tractors as what there is trains. Isn't England facing some civil war? No, not as I know of anyway. I haven't seen anything. There's no civil war here, just tweeting birds and grass and trees. No civil war. Some YouTubers are saying that. I have no idea. No idea. I don't know what you're talking about. There's lots of something growing in this field next to me. Something that's agricultural crop of some sort. I don't know what. Namaste vibes in here. Namaste. Hi, mate. How you been? I'm okay, Blue Solitaire. How are you? Well, it's nearly 6:30. In 2 minutes, I'm going to knock it on the head. That's 6:30, which will get me back home for about 7:15, I reckon. 7:30, 7:45. I mean, motorway will probably be a little bit quieter, hopefully, by the time I get to it. Something coming, I don't know what. The London Midland Railways Class 350. It is. The sun's still up, but it'll be setting within the hour, I'm sure. And there we go. I'm not far from Lancashire. I'm in Cheshire at the moment, actually, which is the next county down. I'm south of Lancashire. I'm in Cheshire, which is like 30 miles south of Manchester, you know. Well, you know, I'm not far from Lancashire though. I'm near Crewe. Sorry, Lancaster. No, I'm along. Yeah, I'm like 60, 70 miles away from Lancaster. But no, I'm near Crewe. If you know where Crewe is. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, it'll be sunset. The sun will be setting by 7:30. Yeah, it looks about that. It looks like it's somewhat like an hour within the hour. Yeah. I should have known which way I'm facing by where the sun is. You know, the sun's to my left. If I'd have been facing south, the sun would have been over on my right shoulder. You know what I mean? But hey ho. Something else coming. I'll let this last thing come, and then I'm going to knock it on the head. Until tomorrow, and I'll probably be in my usual place tomorrow afternoon. Yes, near Crewe. I'm literally 1 mile away from Crewe, I think. Straight ahead is Crewe Station. Yes, there's something coming. It's coming only very slowly though. It's the headlights. I don't know what it is. It looks like another London Midlands train, which we don't normally get up our way, you see, because obviously they only run up to Crewe and then down to London. Wouldn't make a good cowboy. No, I wouldn't. You're right. We'd be going around in circles. I can't believe how wrong I were, though. I mean, I were adamant that the camera were facing south. You know what I mean? I'd have put money on it. If you'd have said to me, I bet you £100, I'd have put money on it. I was that adamant because I knew the way I drove in and what it were the roads. It's just on a loop. You know, the A500, it's like goes on a loop. I think they call it a D road. And because I'd gone round the loop, that's what threw me off the scent. I don't know if this train's coming through here. It's very slow in the distance. You probably can't even see it. I can see its headlights, but it looks like it's stopped in the depot. Yeah, see you later. See you later, Sanger. Take it easy. Yeah, grub up time. Yeah. Catch you later, Sanger. Sorry it's not been the best stream, but there you go. I shall catch everybody later, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.